working out is not fun. Hi, I'm Nick. This is 10 Minutes with Nick. And today I'm going to talk about my journey back into fitness because for those of you that don't know me, which is not any of you, there's only 3 of you listening to the freaking podcast. But for those of you who don't know me or don't know me that well, I've always been an advocate of the gym, even though I have not always been a practitioner of the gym. So I started recently going back to the gym. And my brother, who I've mentioned on the podcast before, runs the gym Form First Movement, at Form First Movement on Instagram, and I don't know if he's got other social medias. I'm pretty sure he does. He's a relatively savvy individual. But he is the person I consider currently my trainer. He also trains me for free, so that's kind of a nice thing. I would say it's nice, but it seems like he sort of punishes me with the workouts. I'll explain. So I started to recently get back into fitness because obviously I am an actor, and acting is not only a lot of mental, it's a lot of physical. Or at least the kind of acting I want to do, right? Like I'm not, my goal in acting is not to be a co-star for my entire life. Like I don't care so much about being on shows as much as I care about delivering as big and as good of a performance as I can deliver. And I happen to like shows that are, government agent style shows because I'm a sucker for those stories. Can't help it. But anyways, in furtherance of that goal of my career, I have ventured back into the gym after a lengthy hiatus of doing just sort of the Berenstein bare minimum. And that was, the bare minimum was like maybe some light kettlebell work. Some light kettlebell work. Literally lightweight. So I started to go back into the gym, and my brother helped me out and has kind of built a workout plan for me. And first of all, he's a psychopath because I get back in the gym and I'm thinking like, oh, we're going to kind of do some, we'll do some light work, some warm-ups. Okay. His idea of working my way back into the gym was like, hey, you ever used a 45-pound have you used a 45-pound dumbbell in a while? No. Okay, well, you're going to start pressing that. We're going to start with there. Okay. But so we're doing this for, we do that for like a month. We work on these exercises, and we're getting back into the swing of like pull-ups and things like that. Okay. And so last week, my brother says to me, okay, hey, how many days a week now do you want to lift? What are you looking at? And I've said, my dumbass, because I have eyes that are much bigger than my stomach, just texted him back. I was like, probably 4 to 5 days a week is probably a good target, right? He goes, yeah, that's probably a good target. Do you want to do that? I said, yeah, sure. All he sends back is a devil emoji. I'll say that again. All he sent back to me after that was a devil emoji, followed by a bunch of workouts that were designed to kill me. I just did the first day of them yesterday, and I'm about to do more of them today. My body hurts everywhere. The good news is it hurts in the correct places, so at least I was doing the workouts correctly. But I got done with these workouts, and when you sweat, like sweat runs down your face, right? I wasn't sweating. I just had like sweat, just like I was just covered in sweat, just drenched. I was gross. It was disgusting. I felt great, but it was disgusting. So this is what I'm doing right now to try and get back into the shape that I want to be in. I currently am 6'3" and 210 pounds with maybe 200 with maybe 5 to 10 pounds of water weight in there somewhere. And obviously I'm trying to cut that down and get nice and big and buff. But It's just funny. So that's where my journey is at right now. My journey started many, many years ago when I was in law school. In law school, my friend and I, if you listened, you would know who you are, but there's no point in me saying you know who you are because you're not listening to the podcast. I should probably send you, speaking of mysterious friend who I'm not going to name, I should probably just send you the link because you would enjoy these stories. My fitness journey really began in earnest. It started a little bit in college, right? So when I was playing rugby, my friends and I would every once in a while go to the gym, but we were 18, 19, 20, and 21 years old. Like it didn't matter what we did. We could have gained muscle just by drinking, which I'm pretty sure we thought we did. For those of you wondering, drinking does not increase your muscle mass, nor does it make you more fit. I don't recommend it as an exercise, even though most people in college will believe that it is an exercise. But anyway, I got to law school, and I wanted to, keep working out because I was no longer playing rugby. So my friend and I started working out in the mornings of, in the first year of law school. We would go in first and second year, really. We'd go and get a workout in the morning. And our workout method, we had a program, right? Like he had a really good basic kind of Olympic weightlifting program that he knew and we stuck with. So that helped a lot that we were sticking with a program for an entire year. But we also just got super, super competitive. Like our workout program was, basically do the reps required and then play a game of chicken with each other and see who was going to walk away from the weight first, because if the other guy walked away, you could go back, sneak in a last rep and be the one who did the most exercises in that weight. It just got really annoying at some points. And there was a lot of negative motivation we used, which I've learned I've internalized now, and now negative motivation is the only way I learn and progress. Like somebody has to be in my ear saying to me basically, "You're worthless. You're nothing. You need to do these workouts because otherwise you're going to lose." And I don't even know what I'm going to lose. I don't know what game I'm playing where if I don't do one more workout, I'm just going to straight up lose. But it's all ingrained from this sort of fitness journey. And then after law school, again, I did my best, right? I would do my best to consistently work out and consistently stay in shape, try and eat right-ish, right? My diet is not great. I could probably improve my diet. That's just the truism. But all of this to say is that my fitness journey was a long and winding road to the younger brother induced torture that I currently go through today. But you know something? It took me 3 weeks of workouts, and people have just started all of a sudden out of the blue with no prompting from me, no seeking from me, noting that I look better. Not that I didn't it's not like I was a whale before, but they've been noting that I look better. So we're going to see if this new world of positive reinforcement will help me continue on this fitness journey. Anyways, that was more of just usually these sort of 10 minutes with Nick shows are about sort of thoughts that I digest and try and, go through them and explain them cerebrally. This was just a story about my fitness and my head and where my head is at. Welcome to 10 Minutes of Chaos with Nick. That's what this show was today. And, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, well, that's tough because it's my show. Sucks to be you. I'm Nick. This was 10 Minutes with Nick. Have a nice day.